Yes.
I understand that Anne lives in a bungalow and she has some functional and mobility issues. How do you plan to address this?
Well, Roger, first I will conduct a pre-discharge home assessment to determine what kind of assistive devices and home modifications that are needed, such as ramps and grab bars. One difficulty with this is that I will need to check with the Army base before making any permanent modifications to the house.
Right.
To address the mobility concerns, I will use the Siemens-Weinstein monofilaments to determine sensation in the lower and upper extremities. I would also conduct a manual muscle test and range of motion of the upper and lower extremities. These tests will also help me in determining a baseline of the strength and mobility of our client Anne. Finally, my main focus will be on the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure. This assessment will help me and Anne together determine what our goals are going to be.
Wow. Amazing. Yeah.
I hear a little birdie say that Anne is being discharged from the hospital to the home in 2 weeks. What will Anne do after she has left your capable service?
Well, Roger, what I will do is I will make a referral to the home care team. However, the wait for home care can be up to 6 months.
Oh, really?
Making this referral will be very important to help with caregiver burnout for Anne's mother, as she is coming to help and take care of Anne for the next few months.
Right.
It's a good thing the mother will be there to help with childcare.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So, Rachel, I did a little research about possible interventions for GBS. I found that exercises and sprinting can help improve range of motion and muscle strength. Is there anything else that can be done?
Wow, Roger Rojo, you really did your research.
Thank you.
There are many interventions that can be done. They all need to be tailored to the specific client. Exercises and splints can be very helpful. Splinting is definitely an OT focus. Usually clients need bilateral ankle-foot orthoses. However, there is a fine line between OT and PT as to who is responsible for the exercises. The difficult part is where to draw that line. One of my main focuses will be on energy conservation. Another focus will be on self-care, productivity, and leisure. Anne is also going to be in need of a wheelchair, and she's going to need to learn wheelchair skills, safe transfers. Anne will also qualify for a wheelchair from Aids to Daily Living, but until the chair is available, STELPS, which is the short-term equipment loan program, is a great program where we can get a loaner chair for Anne.
Right.
STELPS is also very helpful for other adapted equipment that Anne might need, such as a commode.
Wow, Rachel Saskapo, those sound so great. But is there any evidence that those interventions will work?
Well, Roger, there are quite a few case studies that are available, and they are very helpful. Clinical education and other academic resources can also be beneficial towards determining interventions. There is currently very limited research available in the area of occupational therapy interventions and GBS. There is a definite need for more research to be done.
Well, I did some research on my own, and I found that there are some precautions that need to be taken into consideration. I found that caregiver burnouts, psychological aspects such as motivation, anxiety, and depression, and physical aspects such as contractures, deconditioning, fatigue, skin integrity, posture and positioning, balance, and resensitization will all need to be taken into consideration. What do you think of all these issues?
Wow, Roger, you really know what you're talking about. You should become an OT.
Thank you, Rachel Soska, for all of your amazing, priceless occupational therapy skills. What a profession. It is truly a career you can grow with. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Roger and Michelle. That was very important information for our viewers.
It really was. It really was, Natalie.
You know, I'm just a bit curious as to how Anne and her family will pay for all of those healthcare services. It's just such a shame.
It is a lot of money. It's a good question, Tara. And actually, I think I can answer that for you and our viewers. Because Anne's husband is in the military, she would be under the public service healthcare plan, which would take care of 80% of the costs for mobility aids, cushions, mattresses, and equipment for the home.
Wow.
Yes. Also, Anne would be covered under the Alberta Health coverage insurance plan that provide assistance for community rehabilitation services and home care. And would also be a good candidate for something called the Canada Pension Plan Disability Benefits, where she would receive a monthly payment based on her CPP contributions.
Wow, good stuff, Natalie. You're right on the ball today, aren't you?
Well, thanks, Tara.
Oh, good. It's also important to make sure that Anne and her family are prepared for the return home. The Edmonton Garrison Military Family Resource Center actually offers a deployment childcare program where Anne's daughter can go for up to 12 hours per month to provide childcare relief for this family. Yeah, it's a good thing that they offer there.
Yes.
That The Alberta Caregiver Association may offer Anne's mother and husband support by attending one of their workshops or networking programs that can offer an environment where family caregivers can meet with others in similar life situations. Yeah, that's also a good thing for that family as well.
Is. Good for them.
Yeah, so information for these services will be provided at the end of this program.
Great.
It's good news, isn't it, for all of our viewers?
We like good news,
Yes.
Sarah,
We sure do.
And now we'll leave you with an opinion poll for our viewers. Please call in to the station or write online and let us know your opinion. Where do we draw the line between OT and PT, otherwise known as occupational therapists and physical therapists?
Great question.
Yeah, in administering MMT, ROM, and planning for exercise therapy.
Also known as manual muscle testing and range of motion.
Oh, thank you, Tara. And that's all for today. Until next